to Monday Live with the Creativity Cave. I'm Dina Rico, and I'm so happy to see you. Got to get my Stampin' Lips on today. We've got a lot to cover. All kinds of stuff is happening, but first off, I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving weekend. We had a great weekend. It was a lot of time in the car, not gonna lie, but it was great. We got to see our family, and I got to see Carl, I got to see Ella, and it was really wonderful. I got to see a bunch of relatives that I haven't seen in a really, really long time. So that was really awesome. And we just had an all around great time. So today we've got really fun projects. Like, I'm really excited about them. And I was just kind of sitting here working away on my projects, not realizing that it was 5 o'clock. So I'm trying to panic clean while I'm talking to you so that you don't see the ginormous mess on my desk. So anyway, let's see. I got little die cut pieces I do not want to lose. So let me just get the rest of these out of the way. I really am excited about our projects today because they're just so stinking cute. And I think you're going to love them too, or at least I sure hope you will. And the last piece we're going to finish cutting. It'll all work out, or the last card, I should say. All right. I decided to change my mind on the colors, and that's where the, I don't want to say chaos came in, but the panic came in, because I changed colors on my last project, and hence I'm not all together ready. Okay, but I think we're there. Or really close, super close. Okay, so lots of stuff is happening starting tonight late. We have a new, well, we've got a bunch of stuff actually. The first and foremost, we have the way things are being retired is changing just a little bit, and it's going to be instead of the clearance rack and the last chance lists like we've had before, it's going to be a last chance area of the catalog, or I'm sorry, the website, where you'll be able to see everything that is retiring. Products will be there until they sell out, and then they will move to discontinued, meaning they're no longer available anymore. So it's a little bit different. If you're a demonstrator, we won't have those last chance lists like we've had in the past. They'll have a list, and I think it updates relatively often, but it's not like it was before where we could go page by page. So I'm waiting to till tomorrow, and then I might pop on and go through the catalog like I've done in the past to show you what's retiring. But I would say watch for the updates. Again, it's going to be midnight Mountain Time tonight, and then those last chance lists will go live, and then the products will sell out. And some might be discounted, some might not. So it just kind of depends. You got to watch for everything. And they'll stay in that last chance until they're sold out. So last chance is kind of like the new clearance rack. There won't be a clearance rack anymore. It will go to just last chance. So I hope that makes sense. It's new for us, so we're still trying to kind of figure it all out. But if you have questions, let me know, and I'll do my best to answer them, because it's just a little different than it used to be. So let's see. I'm trying to think if I have any fun stories from this weekend. It was cold. Oh my gosh. So a week ago, it was 50, like on Saturday. And then we got to Minneapolis, and it was like in the ones. Like the single digits. It was so cold. And we ended up staying at a hotel. Oh, I know, this is funny. We ended up staying at a hotel. It's a long story, but my kids my daughter, her boyfriend, and her new dog stayed at my sister's house along with Carl. Andy and I stayed at a hotel with our dogs because my sister also has a dog, and we decided 4 dogs was too many for the for like Thanksgiving with the other relatives that were coming. So long story short, we stayed in the hotel, and our dogs were troopers. It was so cute. They I think Izzy's been on an elevator before, but I don't think Milo has. And it was really funny taking him on the elevator. We called it the magic box because you, of course, go in and then the doors close and then magically you come out. You're in a different place. And it was really funny. And it was so sweet because most people saw them and were just like excited about the dogs. A couple people were like, ew, which I guess I understand. But and then it was also funny. So the one place my dogs are absolutely not allowed is in my bed. Like that is the one place where there will not be dog hair. It is a safe, sacred space. And for some reason, they felt like the hotel bed was a place they could be, which was not true. So, yeah, I have a feeling that if we would have put like a nanny cam in the room while we were gone, I think there would have been some really interesting things happening. So I put my pillows up on a shelf because I did not want to sleep on a pillow that my dog laid on, if you know what I mean. Especially because there was one point when they were wet because it was like snowing, and not a lot, but a little. And enough that they were a little wet coming in, and no one wants to sleep in wet dog, if you know what I mean. Also, it was really funny because at the hotel, you know, there's lots of families there with little kids, and of course there's a pool, and there was these little cute footprints from the pool to the elevator. And I just had to laugh like, did you dry off at all before you got on that elevator? I'm thinking the answer is no. So that just kind of cracked me up. But anyway, so we had a great time, and they did really well in the car, which is always lovely. So that's awesome. I think that's it. I don't know. I feel like, well, okay, so this is funny. So Carl has always had this thing where he likes to boop your nose. Like he'll go boop. And oftentimes he does it in a way that it like breaks the tension. So you'll just be strumming along in life, and all of a sudden he'll come up and boop you. And he thinks it's really funny. Even one year, like he used to do it a lot, like when he was a little bit younger, and like it was kind of annoying. But one year he gave me a necklace that he made and said that if I was wearing the necklace, I would be immune from getting booped. But the necklace was made of among other things, from a cowbell. So anyway, let's just say us all being together really brought back the booping. And so he started booping other people in my family who, of course, did not get it. We kind of laugh because he will do it and then he'll cover his nose, you know, like this, so we can't get him back. But we were in the car going to a little like boutique thing, like a little crafty fair kind of a place on Friday. And we were going out to dinner after Thanksgiving. Well, that was Friday. And so Ella was sitting in the middle, her boyfriend was on one side, and I was on the other side in the back seat of the car. And then Carl and my husband were in the front seat of the car. I think that's how it was. Anyway, I had my arm around Ella, and Max had his arm around Ella, you know, like locking arms, like, you know, like I can't do it on myself, but you know what I mean. Anyway, and then because we both had her arms, I booped her, and it was pretty funny, and we all laughed. And then, oh gosh, Ella said something, and something like, I don't want to be in the will. You know, she was joking about something. I can't even remember what it was. And Carl was downstairs, and he yells, okay. That was really funny. that was kind of you had to be there. But anyway, the booping, oh my gosh. So it was really funny because Carl just has this innate ability to do it when, like, if people are stressed or something's really serious, he'll just boop someone and then it obviously breaks the tension, and it's really funny. He often takes it a little too far, but we did enjoy all being together. So that was fun. He also likes to boop the dogs and they're kind of like, what? So anyway, so I hope that you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving wherever you were. We had, like I said, it was just so nice to be with a whole bunch of family members who I haven't seen in forever and ever, some for several years. So that was really great to all be together. Most of us were together. So anyway, also, can you believe it's December? I cannot. It is shocking to me that it's December. I am still trying to wrap my head around that. But so many things happening. So like I said, oh, well, actually, next thing I'm going to do is we had, I've got my tickets here for our card challenge. So I want to do the drawing for the card challenge. And let me just quick rip all these up and get them in my thing. Oh, good. I already had some in there. So we had a card challenge for November, and it was a really, really simple one. We're going to have a new challenge for December. It's going to be the first card that I make. So I hope you'll join me. And hopefully you'll all have a little bit of time through sometime in the holidays this month where you can get a little creative escape and do some crafting. So I'm going to draw a name, and I've got a few different bundles to choose from. So if your name is drawn, to claim your prize, all you need to do is drop me an email and let me know drop me an email with your name and address, and then I will give you a choice of some bundles. So anyway, I've got my tickets here in my cup, and I'm going to draw a winner. And that winner is Elaine McCulley. So congrats, Elaine. You are the winner, and I will give you a choice of bundles to choose from. And then you can let me know which one you'd like, along with the address I can ship it to for you. Actually, I'm pretty sure I have Elaine's address, but I always like to confirm. Okay, just checking up on comments. Bless his heart is right. And Judy, you have a messy desk too. It's kind of it's like a stamping thing, I think. I don't know. I have seen Barb's desk get messy. Not very often, but sometimes it does get messy. She's generally speaking quite tidy though, I will say. Let's see. Okay, we've done the drawing. New challenge is coming. Oh, I've got a few things to share. So I'm going to flip my camera around. It's time. It's time to flip the camera, and there we go. I always worry that I'm going to like stop the live instead of flip my camera. Okay, so one of the things that I'm so excited about was I got some happy mail in the mail. And it was from Stampin' Up. So let me show you that. So this happened, it was the week I had my team in town for a retreat. So I was really quite busy, but we got, they announced the top demonstrators. I love this because mine has a dog hair on it. But we got these really cute, aprons. So it says top performer with my name on it. And then on the little pocket, it's got like the Stampin' Up logo and some cute little Stampin' Up things. And then we decided there's like these two hooks, and we decided you could like stick in here like your heat gun or I don't know what else you would stick in here, but I kind of love that they're there's that. And then there's, of course, nice big pockets. So I think this is super fun. So that was really nice. And then along with it were my pins to represent my country team building, country leadership, country overall, and country sales. So that's pretty cool. I love getting these pins. I've been getting them for several years. So thank you to both my team and customers, and of course everybody who's supported me. I'm not going to lie, this last year was probably one of the most challenging in my business for a whole host of reasons. But I appreciate that you all have been here for me and continue to be here. I have this little board in my room that I put my pins on. So maybe I'll snap a picture of it and show you, because it's kind of fun to display those in here. But it comes in this cute little sort of suede feeling pouch. It's not really suede, but kind of feels like that. So that was really fun. And then I swear there was a card in here, but I'm not sure what I did with it. Maybe it's in my stack here. Or maybe I don't know. I'm not sure what happened to it, so maybe I'll have to show it next week. But anyway, and then I've received some beautiful cards in the mail. So this is a beauty from Kathy, who her nickname on our team is now C-Dubs. She was at my team retreat, and she is just a doll. So thank you so much, Kathy. By the way, she makes the best stuff. She brought these really yummy pinwheels. Then this beautiful card is also from one of my team members, Sharon, who was at our event as well. So thank you so much for this, Sharon. Love it. Also, she colored this butterfly with blends, and I thought that was kind of brilliant. I usually am pretty good about remembering to color different things with different things, and I did not. So anyway, then this beautiful card came from Sherry, who's on my team, and she's just the best. Look at how cute this is. So she sent me this really sweet gift card to my massage place. So I'm super excited about that. So thank you so much, Sherry. I really, really appreciate it. I also got this beautiful card. This is from one of our Stampin' Up! Kits. And this is from Sherry, who's on my team as well. And she was thanking me. She won Prize Patrol at our meeting last month. So that was really fun. Then this beautiful card came from Sally, who's on my team, and she's just the best. And she said congrats for being one of the top overall performers. She is just so sweet. So thank you so much for that, Sally. And I would just want to point out there's a lot of shimmer on this card, which I love. So thank you all so much for sending cards. I appreciate it so much. It is such a treat to get cards in the mail. So, and then this is actually something I meant to show last time too. This is actually one of my team members gave me this little bundle of goodies. So this is really cool. It's it's one. Oops. I'm like, why isn't this going? It's because it's caught on this thing. Okay. So it's a little magnetic snowflake. Isn't that cool? So fun. Made out of paper. And then there's also this cute little, it's a hot chocolate flavored lip balm, which, yum. So yummy. This is going in my purse. I had to show it first. Oh, and this is the little card that was in it. So this is from Tiffany, who's on my team. And she was at my retreat. So this was a little treat she sent to me, which was so kind. Then this is cute, the Dirty and Clean magnet. And I think she makes a bunch of this stuff. Well, she's on here. She can tell us to sell at like a little boutique near her. Or maybe she does these with craft shows. I'm not sure. But anyway, she uses a lot of Stampin' Up! Stuff. So this is a little magnet with Stampin' Up! Paper. And then a cute little notepad, which is just so fun. I can always use that. And then this little pencil, which I won't read aloud, but... And then I love this. A true friend reaches for your hand and puts a wine glass in it. I love this one. Okay, so I have a funny story to tell you about this. So when my sister and I were in Rhode Island last year, we went to the store that sells these coasters, and they have so many different versions of them, and they're so hysterical. We literally were crying, laughing in the store, looking at all these, and I bought some, and I don't know if I got this one or not, the one I'm about to tell you. It's so bad, but it was really funny. It said, when somebody recognizes you and can't figure out who you are, tell them that they recognize you from porn. Okay, anyway, that was it. It's really funny. Maybe you'd have to be there. I don't know. I hope you think it's funny. All right, so then this cute little box, which has, these are just the best. It has these little notes in it, and they're super cute. They're just cute little papers with this. She stamped these notes. How fun is that? And it's like they're full of them. So, oh, I just love these. So just a note, and I think it's just so cute how she decorated all of that. And then it came in this cute little purse, which, isn't this just so fun? So anyway, I thought this was such a sweet little gift, and I love all the things. And now that I've shown it to you, I can use them. I always have to show people my gifts in my lives before I can actually start using them. Oh, you know what? That one was supposed to go in first. There's a whole process by which this works, and you got to do it in the right order, or they won't all go back in there. All right, so there's that. So thank you so much for thinking of me, Tiffany. I really appreciate it. These just make me giggle. Okay, so let me close this up. Oh, I know exactly what I'm going to do with this. I'm very excited about it. Okay, so there's that. All right, next up, there's a whole bunch of things coming up that I want to share with you. So first and foremost, the 12 days of Christmas is going to continue today, actually. We still have, I think we're on day 8, so we're just about a little over halfway through, or right at the halfway mark for the 12 days of Christmas. Now, if you are not a subscriber, make sure you join my email. If you've missed the first 7 days or any of the first 7 days, don't worry. On the last day, you'll be good. So make sure and check this out. I also have a fun little surprise coming up this week for people who are subscribed. So make sure and watch your emails, because you do not want to miss out on that. There could be prizes, just saying. Okay. Second, the Black Friday grab box sale does continue. Sorry, I had to take a drink of water. Continues through while supplies last, so you can take advantage of these. All of these are actually right on my blog. If you go to the ready to ship classes, that's where you can find them. And there is all kinds of amazing deals. I also made a video last week that you can see that shows an example of each type of box. So there's an accessory box, a stamp set box, and a class packet box. There are discounts on the accessories and the class packets if you want more than one. The stamp boxes, I did not do a discount because I don't have a ton of them and they're already pretty well discounted. Anyway, take a look at that, and I hope that you will join me for that, because those goodies need a new home, friends. I really need your help to clean up and would appreciate it. All right, next up, we have a brand new class coming out this month, which is the Thoughtful Wishes online class, featuring the Thoughtful Wishes bundle. It's going to be so much fun. The projects are beautiful. I can't wait to show them to you. So get yourself registered for that. There should be a link in the description of this video. If not, just drop me a message. If you're on my email list, you'll be getting a link, so watch for that. Also, my Sunshine and Creativity Delivered box. I'm very excited about this. So for the box coming up, you have to register by the end of December, and then you'll get January's box. January's box is going to be featuring the Delightful Wishes bundle from the upcoming mini catalog. So this is like a little preview right here. And to say that this is a box of sunshine coming to your doorstep would be just a total understatement. It is going to be so happy and fun and bright and cheerful. You are not going to want to miss this. This new Delightful Wishes, it's a whole suite and it is just so beautiful. There's designer series paper, vellum, bee trinkets, ribbon, and of course the bundle, and there might be something else. But anyway, I'm really looking forward to this. It's going to be so much fun. So I hope you'll join us for that. You just need to be subscribed by December 31st. Of course, you can cancel anytime you'd like. But when you are a subscriber for 6 months in a row, you get a fabulous gift from me. And believe me when I tell you, you won't want to miss the next gift coming out. Just saying. Also, this week on Friday, if you are a member of the Watercolor Happy online course for watercoloring, we are going to have a most epic paint along together. So I've got a lot of stuff to share with you during our live. If you have questions, you will have an opportunity to ask them. If you can't make the live, that's okay. It will be recorded and posted on the course website, so you can check it out. If you're not part of Watercolor Happy, you can still get yourself involved. Oh my goodness, I'm super excited. And I have some pretty big announcements coming up with watercoloring, so you're going to want to stay tuned for that. So yeah, very excited. Okay, I mentioned the last chance products. They are going to be posted tonight at midnight Stampin' Up! Time, so watch the website to see all those details. And then one final thing, starting tomorrow, again, tonight at midnight, there's going to be a special release of designer series paper, 3 packs that are new, that are refreshed, meaning they're actually designs we've had before, but in new colors. So we've got the Refreshed Beauty and, oh, let's see, I wrote this down. Yes. Okay, Refreshed Beauty was the Blackberry Beauty designer series paper from the fall a couple years ago. And this is in bright, happy new colors. The Serene Love is going to be a refresh of the True Love. Now, True Love was black and white and it was magnificent paper, but this is some colors that coordinate with Lost Lagoon, Native Navy, and Old Olive. So same patterns, just different colors. You can see there's a sample of that one, and then the first one I mentioned, the Refreshed Beauties, right there. And then finally, Shades and Hues. This was originally Color Theory, and it was actually out many years ago, like, gosh, 8 or 10 years ago. It's been a long time. And they've refreshed it into Fresh Freesia, Misty Moonlight, Petal Pink, and Pool Party. Great, great, great colors. So this is going to be available starting tomorrow and while supplies last. It's an online exclusive. So again, it's just while supplies last. I'm excited to get my hands on some of it. It's going to be great. Now today, starting today, I've got a new host code. And if you spend $50 in my online store through, let's see, I want to say it's whatever Sunday is, which I think is the 8th. So today through Sunday, if you spend $50 or more in my online store, you'll get a free card kit. Plus, I have a new All-Star tutorial, which I thought I had here. It's for the Regal winter. I can't find, I thought I printed it off. Oh, yes, I did. It's right here. No, it's not. Maybe I did not print it off, but I thought I did. Anyway, sorry. It's the Regal Winter Suite, and the projects are magnificent. Here is that Regal Winter bundle. So anyway, you can get the All-Star tutorial PDF for free with a $50 purchase in my online store, or for $15. The link is in the description of this video. And then if you spend $75 or more, you'll also get an embellishment to go with today's cards. And of course, the $50 gets you the free card kit for today's projects. Okay, so having said all of that, let's get started because, oh my goodness, this has been a lot. So our first project is our new challenge for this month, and it's a very fun fold. It's not necessarily a new fun fold, but it's pretty awesome. So I'm going to start with a 4 1/4 by 10-inch piece of paper. And let me see, I had a paper to write all these dimensions down. But I bet I put it back thinking, why do I have this out? And yep, I did. Okay, so this is going to be the December 2024 Stamping with the Creativity Cave card challenge. Okay, so your projects for this are going to be due on December 31st. So we're going to start with a 4 1/4 by, so I got to find my cheat sheet, 10-inch piece of cardstock. And then we're going to score that at 1.5, 3, and 6.5 inches. Then we're also going to need a 2 3/4 by 8-inch piece of cardstock, and we're going to score that at 5 inches. Then we're going to need a 1 1/4 by 4-inch piece of cardstock, a 1 1/8 by 3 7/8 inch piece of DSP, a 3 1/4 by 4-inch piece of cardstock, and a 3 1/8, sorry, I'm going to write that again, 3 1/8 by 3 7/8 inch piece of designer series paper. Okay, so those are all the dimensions. So let's put that together. All right, so here's my 4 1/4 by 10-inch piece. I'm going to score it at 1.5. Score, don't cut. Been there, done that. Okay, so 1.5, 3, and then, oh, I cut. I knew I was going to do that. Ugh. Okay, hold on. I knew that was going to happen. Okay, so I'm starting with the pool party base here. I'm going to cut that to 4 1/4 by 10 inches. Then I'm going to actually score, and I'm going to take my dumb blade out so I don't mess this up again. Okay, so then I'm going to score at 1.5. Do you like how I just said that? And then it happens? Okay, so 1.5, 3, and then 6.5. Okay, then I also am going to score my other piece, which is the 2 3/4 by 8, and I'm going to score that at 5 inches. Okay, so there we go. Have you been there? Have you done this before? Oh my gosh. It makes me kind of crazy. Okay. So we're going to fold on these score lines to create a little kind of stair-step card. Like so. You've probably seen something similar throughout life, right? Okay, so I'm going to start with the next part, which is the designer series paper. Now, today our projects, by the way, are going to feature the Snowy Wonder Bundle, which I love, of course, for Christmas cards, but we're going to kind of focus, we're going to have a little Christmas option, but then I love that it's got a Happy New Year in there. And then I also love that it has Let It Snow. So I think these are perfect for Christmas thank yous. Okay, so I've got my designer series paper. So again, a 1 1/8 by 3 7/8, and then a 3 1/8 by 3 7/8 designer series paper. Then I've got the coordinating layers of cardstock in garden green. So this is 1 1/4 by 4 and 3 7/8, or no, I'm sorry, 3 1/4 by 4. Now I die cut the little base of the snow globe out of this piece so that we can have that piece on here. And then of course we're going to cover this up so it's no big deal. And it also is going to go on the inside. So again, no big deal. So let's go ahead and adhere these together. And then you can see where all these pieces are going to fit because they're going to go on the little parts of our card. So we'll put one of them right here. Oh, so nice. And by the way, this pattern is like one of my very favorites. This paper is so sweet. We're going to use a couple patterns of paper on our projects today, but it's just so cute. And I love the colors, especially of this pattern, but okay. And what I love is that you can for sure use it beyond just, you know, the holiday season, right? Okay, so then we're going to put this piece here and this piece here. All right. Now, what's great is this is going to for sure fit in a card envelope, a standard envelope, which I love. Okay. I also die cut for myself the snow globe in Pool Party, and then of course the base in Granny Apple Green. And then I also die cut a second piece in vellum. So maybe you have some vellum left, I don't know. But what I wanted to do with the vellum is actually stamp it with the, I think this is the Falling Snow background stamp. And so I'm going to ink that up with some white ink. And you don't have to ink up the whole thing, but one of my favorite things is to put, and sorry if this is making my camera jiggle, but I just want to make sure I get it inked well. One of the things I love is putting vellum on, or white ink on vellum. I just think it leaves kind of a magical little look and appearance. Okay, so there's that. And then it might not be super obvious in the camera anyway, but then you can see behind it, it's just super cute. Okay, now I also want to stamp a little, and I've just got a little scrap here. I want to stamp my cute little penguin, my little winter penguin, who's just so sweet. Okay, and then we're going to color him in with some blends. So I've got some light pumpkin pie for his beak and his feet. All right, and then we're going to die cut him, and he'll look like that. Okay, so cute. Now we're going to pop him up on here like this, which is super cute. And I feel a little bit like we need to add some trees to the background to make him just a little extra, right? I didn't stamp the trees, but we're gonna do that right now. Okay, so we've got in our stamp set 3 trees. So I think I'm gonna stamp one of each of them. And I'm gonna use some garden green and maybe some old olive, or yeah, I think that'll work. I feel a little bit like my old olive needs to be re-inked. I've got another scrap here I can use. Maybe I'll use Granny Apple Green because that's a little brighter color, and I think that'll work just fine, especially because my old olive needs to be re-inked. And we want a nice, vibrant, beautiful tree. Okay, I'm gonna quick spritz this. Okay. Oh, and that, I missed part of it, so let's just try this. Third time's the charm. Boom, we got it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and die cut all of these. Now in our stamp set, we've got the dies. Sorry, I gotta grab. Ooh, my dies are not in here. What did I do with them? Oh, I don't like when that happens. Oh, they're right here. Okay, phew, crisis averted. Okay, so we've got a die for each of these, which is just so stinking sweet. And I don't know about you, but I like to put, you can use washi tape, or what I tend to use the most is Post-it notes to keep all of my pieces in line, if you know what I mean, so that they don't move on me when I'm die cutting, because that just makes me kind of ragey. I hate when things move when you're die cutting, right? Okay. And oops, one of my little samples fell. Okay. All right, so let's run these through quick. Now, what I love about this card is that you can do it with so many different things. Also, was that not a Midwestern? So many different things. I guess I was up in Minnesota this weekend. Can you tell? Okay, so we've got our cute little trees here, and we're going to add them to our snow globe to make everything just as cute as can be. Okay, so I'm going to start with my little penguin popped up because he's just so dang cute. Hope says, I wish they'd bring back the magnetic plate. I agree. I think there's just been so many problems with it, and I know. I hear you. I wish they would too. I wish they'd bring back one that works. Okay, so I'm just gonna add these cute little trees on here. I'm gonna pop this one up, or not pop this one up, stick it on with glue dots, which sort of gives me a little bit of a pop-up. Onto my card like this. So cute. Okay, and then I'm going to put my adhesive on here behind all of those things I just popped up. And it's a little lumpy because of my dimensional. And then that way the adhesive doesn't show on the vellum. How brilliant is that? Okay. Now, on here, I just kind of want to set this up like that. And then at the bottom, we're going to stamp Season's Greetings. And I will do that in my garden green. So I like Season's Greetings because, you know, it covers all your holidays, but also if you're not exactly sending your cards in time for Christmas, it's okay. You're covered. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little adhesive on the bottom of this section, and I want to center it onto my card so that it is flush with the bottom, like so, and centered on either side. Then I'm going to flip this over, and then I'm going to put some adhesive on here, just making sure I'm getting it in the right spot, like that. Okay, and then my card will stand up like this. Okay, now the fun thing is on the inside we can do a little stamping as well. So I think I'm going to take my pool party and stamp a few things. That was Carl calling. I have been live Monday at 5 for the last like 10 years. How does he not know this? Okay, so I'm going to just stamp these little... Oh, that was a dirty stamp. Oh my gosh, Linda says she's almost ready to send her Christmas cards. 8 more to make. Wow. I will use Christmas cards that I've already made, so I should be good. But I need thank you cards, so that's part of why we're doing this today, is because I need some thank you cards. Okay, so I'm just stamping some more of these little... Gosh, they look better when they're clean. These little snowflakes on here. Okay, and then of course you can write on there, which is perfect. All right, let's put the rest of this on our card. So I like to put the base down first because that will ensure that we have enough room for everything. Okay, and then this one will be popped up. And I'm not gonna lie, friends, the post office not gonna like this card one little bit. But if you need to enclose something into a gift, or if you want to use this as a thank you, or hand it out personally, it'll be good. Okay. Oh, so cute. Then we're gonna take a little of our this is pom-pom ribbon, and put a little touch of this at the top. So cute. Now there's a couple ways you can go about this. If you want, so I'm just going to tie it on, but if you wanted to put it on so it would be less thick, there is a very easy way to do that. And that is to basically, well, actually I'm doing it wrong. What I would do is wrap this around the edges, you know, and just stick it down, and then tie a knot real tight with linen thread or white baker's twine, and tie a bow right there. And then what that does is it makes it a little flatter. But because we've got like all sorts of layers and all kinds of things happening here, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna tie a bow because I can. Oh my gosh. Jen says postal strike. I've heard about that. In Canada continues, so I don't know if I'll be sending Christmas cards or not. That is just awful. I'm so sorry to hear about that. And I can't imagine how frustrating that is during the peak holiday season. Goodness. No bueno. Okay. So now we're going to tie a little bow, and this ties actually quite well. It's just not going to be super thin. But like I said, we've already got some things on our card that are going to be a little thicker anyway. So we're just going for broke. Okay, so I've got my bow on here. I'm going to arrange it so it's a little cuter. And this pom-pom ribbon is just so flippin' cute. Oh my gosh. So we'll just trim this. Oh, that end is actually pretty good. Okay, so that's cute. Again, this is gonna fit in an envelope. It's just gonna be kind of fat. And so the post office is not gonna like it. But now the best part, we're gonna embellish. So I've got some iridescent adhesive back discs, which these are just so much fun. And we're gonna put a few of these on here to add a little shimmer, which I just love. So you can use the green ones, the white ones. There's kind of like iridescent-y white. So I'll put a few of those on here. And then there's also some green ones that will work as well. And so you can just kind of, and these are really flat, so you can kind of stick them wherever you want. And how cute is that? Okay. So fun. And then of course there's stuff on the inside. You could even, because they're so thin, you could even put little discs in the centers of these. I'm just going to move that ink pad so as to not destroy my card. But I mean, they're so flat, so you can put it on the inside of cards, which I love. So how stinking cute is that? So much fun. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's our first card. So your responsibility is to create a card using these dimensions, any kind of card. It doesn't have to be Christmas or year or anything like that. And then share it in my Stamping with the Creativity Cave Facebook group. There's a link in the description of this video that has the link to that Facebook group. You can share your project by the end of December. So you've got plenty of time. So just watch for that. I'm going to make that just a little shorter. That makes me feel better. And I'm looking forward to seeing what you create. So fun. This bow is not quite laying the way I want, but it's getting close. All right, so there's our first card. I love this set so much too. It's just so sweet. All right, so our next card is really fun as well. I mean, obviously it uses this stuff, so it's got to be cute, right? So on this one, we're going to use the snowman. Sorry, I just got to organize myself a little bit. And a kind of a different color combo. So I'm going to start with a card base that is pretty pink. Petal pink. Gosh. Petal pink. Although pretty in pink would be cute. It just won't match the DSP. So fun. If you do the challenge, do we add the ribbon too? You can do whatever you want. I just give you the starting point. You do you. Okay, so I'm going to cut 1.25 inches off of the front of this card. Oh, I need my cutting blade back, since I took it off for that last card. Oh my gosh. All right, so there we go. That looks great. Then I chose the color because I want to use this piece of Designer Series paper. There's a few different patterns, by the way, that would look super cute with this. I also think the back side of this is really cute with this too. You could use this on this piece, but we're going for the plaid, which is just fun. And so then I'm going to adhere this to a piece of Calypso coral. So the first piece is 2 3/4 by 5 1/4, and then this is 2.5 by 5. And then we'll adhere that to here. like so. Okay. And then we've got a panel for the inside of our card, which we're going to stamp on, so I'm not going to adhere it quite yet. Okay, I also want to stamp some of our little pieces. So I've got a scrap here, and I'm going to stamp my, let's see, what color is this? Garden green. Nope. Put that away. And I don't need my pool party. Put that away. Don't need my granny apple green, but I need my memento black. Okay, so I'm going to stamp my snowman. And then I'm going to stamp, let's see what else. Oh, the top hat, because obviously everybody needs a top hat in their life. And then I want to stamp a couple of the snowflakes, which are dirty again. So let's clean them real quick so we don't have another incident. I'm sorry, that was terrible. I guess I did spend too much time with my husband. He tells dad jokes like all the time. Okay, so I'm going to do, there's 3 different snowflakes. So I'm going to do the 2 larger ones in petal pink. And then I'm going to do the smaller one in Calypso Coral. Like that. Okay, oh, and I need to stamp a little bit on the inside, so I'm going to hold that out. All right, so then I'm going to die cut all of those pieces, and then I end up with this. And we're going to take and color his nose in with some Calypso Coral blends. So I've got the light here, and that'll work. Okay. And then I've got a 2 by 3 1/4 inch piece of basic white, which I embossed with the Snowfall folder, I think. I'm not sure if that's the name of it, because the falling snow I knew, which was the background stamp, but I can't remember the name of this. I think it's something like that. Anyway, the snow folder, you get it. Okay, so I'm going to pop this up on here, because it's just so cute. And you can see I'm leaving some room at the bottom. I actually could probably even, well, we might, never mind, we're committed. I was going to say I could probably leave a little bit more room, but I think we're kind of committed at this point. And I think I'm going to take a partial dimensional just because I don't want this to stick out. Okay, and then we're going to kind of put that on his hat like that. So cute, right? Okay. So then this piece is going to get layered up on the coordinating pieces of Calypso Coral and Petal Pink. And then, of course, added to our card. And then this will go on here like that. And I actually think I'm going to pop this up. You want to know why? Because I can. Okay, but I only want to pop it up on half of the card, so it's really important that I keep my dimensionals on just the one side here. And I like to use a lot of dimensionals because when I run out of them, I can just buy some more. See what I did there? Okay, there we go. Then on the inside of our card, we can stamp some of these I literally almost said butterflies, snowflakes. Okay, so I'm just stamping a few like that and maybe a few more like that. I don't know what my dogs are doing upstairs, but I think they're having a good time. I hear this. It is snowy here today, and I was not expecting snow, so it's kind of fun. I always think snow puts me in the Christmas mood. I'm guessing if you live where there's typically snow for Christmas, hopefully you love the snow too. But after Christmas, I'm done. Okay, so we've got that. Then, let's see. I had a little strip of black. What happened to that? Because we're going to heat emboss our sentiment, which is just going to be stinking adorable if I can find my piece. Ooh, well, we might have to cut another one. Well, goodness, I hate when this happens. I had my piece all lined up and ready to go, and of course, can I find it? No. Okay, so I just need a 3/4 inch strip of black. And then I want it to kind of fit across here like this. And so I just want it a little bit wider than my panel. So I kind of marked it with my nail, which is, we'll just go with 2 7/8 inches. Were the dogs happy to see a Carl? Oh my gosh, yes. Actually, this is the story I meant to tell you. I knew there was something. So, so Carl and Ella came over to our hotel on, I think on Thanksgiving. Maybe it was the night before Thanksgiving. It doesn't matter. Anyway, they came over at 7 p.m. So early, mind you, early in the evening. And they wanted to see the dogs because the dogs were at my apartment, at my hotel, not at my sister's house. And somebody called and complained about the noise. And like literally I think it was because they were probably doing this, you know, and it wasn't super loud, but I don't know. It was at 7:14. Because I remember thinking, wow, it's 7:14, really? Anyway, so they called us and asked us to be quiet. Also, Ella, she was wearing a black coat and she was absolutely covered in dog hair, which was kind of funny. Which is, of course, the kind of the name of the game when you have golden retrievers, is the hair just is part of the process. But so again, I love this Let It Snow. It's so cute. Look at that. Okay, and then I'll take a little white baker's twine and tie a little bow onto the other side of the panel, which of course is just as cute as can be. I thought about having this for our card challenge card, but then I decided I liked the other one a little more. It was just a little, you know, more different. Oh. Okay, so we're going to put this on, and I think I'll just adhere this directly to my card, like so. Like that. Oh, so cute. And then, of course, we're going to add some of our little iridescent discs. So I'll take my I don't mind snow, especially if it's going to be cold. You know, I figure if it's going to be cold, it may as well be snowy. I kind of like this red one because I think it can kind of go with the coral, you know, and it just kind of works. And then I'm going to put a couple on here and in here because I can. Okay, and I'll put one right there too. All right, so, oh, so cute. So cute. Oops, I pulled on my little baker's twine. There we go. Okay, so cute. And then you can, of course, write on the inside. So much fun. Okay, so that was our second card. And then our third card is another super cute one. But we're not quite, I don't quite have the paper cut for this. Almost, so bear with me a little bit as we do this. So I wanted to use that, well, actually, I'm going to show you, when I'm done, I'll show you the card I'm basing this off of. This was a card that I received, I think it was from our kickoff card challenge. And I thought it was really fun. And, oh, I also had these I need to add. Oh, shoot. Let's see if we can make this happen still. It's like I knew I wanted to put these in the center of these. Okay, we're going to glue dot this on. There we go. And glue dot this one. Right there. And glue dot this one. Right here. Actually, I wonder if this one was supposed to be at the bottom when I originally planned this. Yeah. And then we'll put this one up here. And then we'll just add another. Oh, that's too big. I'll put this one on. Boom. Okay. There we go. Actually, I put these two should be switched around. Oh my gosh, I really messed that up, didn't I? I had it all laid out and then my pile got kind of messed up. And so all of that sort of, I didn't rip that. You saw nothing. Nothing to see here. There we go. And then this goes right here. There we go. It's a little better. It's not quite right, but it's a little better. And there was not supposed to be one in that. Okay. Whew, I think we're good. All right. The stress of that is done. Okay, so our next card is going to be a really sweet one. So I'm going to start with whoops, wrong paper. Here we go. Oh, crumb cake, if I can grab it, card base. And I really liked this card, but wanted to kind of change it up a little bit and make it a thank you card. So I've got crumb cake as my card base. Then I'm going to take my what is the situation with the peppermints? Are they gone forever? No, they are coming back, but I don't know if it's going to be in time for Christmas. They have been, how do you say, wildly popular. You guys are gonna laugh. I'm using my tweezers because there's a dog hair in the stamp. Okay, so I'm inking up my stamp really, really well. And we're gonna stamp this on our card. And whenever I do this, I'm trying to decide which end I want on here. There we go. Now I'm going to use what I lovingly refer to as a rubber, which is a large Megan asked if I can do a video with the watercoloring kit. Yes, I sure can. You bet. I have it. I have not actually tried it. I do have it sitting on my desk here, but I haven't actually used it yet. It's been just, I will say I packed a lot into this month. And I don't know if you can see how pretty this is, but oh, it's just so gorgeous. It just creates such a beautiful, soft little background, and it's just so sweet. Okay, so we've got that. We can also kind of add a little to this by taking one of our, where did my littlest, here we go, my littlest snowflake, and I just need to quick clean this off. And I'm actually going to stamp a few more snowflakes on here to kind of make some a little bigger snowflakes, just to fill things out a little bit. And what's nice is you can just kind of put them on here, and it's going to work great like that. Okay, so there's just even more snowflakes on here. Okay, I'm gonna close. Well, no, I gotta stamp. I gotta stamp one more. All right, then I've got. Now this is where I was starting. Here we go. I was gonna say I was starting to cut my paper for this. Okay, so I've got this panel of fresh freesia, and I wanted to add to it a piece. Oh, hold on. I think, well, I think I'm going to do a piece of petunia pop behind here. So cute. Okay, now this piece I'm actually going to emboss with the plaid embossing folder, so give me a second. So I think that's perfectly plaid. I'll run that through my machine. Like that. Oh, so cute. And then I might trim this up just a little bit. To 4, okay, so this is 2.5 by 4.5. And then I'm gonna cut a little slit right here and go from the point, the corner, to the little spot that I cut. Like that. And then this is going to go behind it like that. Oh, so cute. Okay, so let's go ahead and adhere these. Oh, come on. Where? Oh, where is my seal? Oh, right here. Okay. So this is just a super easy little layout like that. I'm kind of put that on there like so. Okay, this is, I think, 3.5 inch square. All right, next up, that's this card sample that's been sitting on my desk. I was kind of looking at it for inspiration, but ended up choosing, oh, why did I close this? I still need this. Okay, I would like, should I do a penguin or should I do a snowman? Let me know in the comments. Or I could do one of each. I think we could fit one of each on here, so let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments. Okay, Judy says one of each. Love that. Okay. I'm going to take the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th smallest. 6th smallest decal edge circle. And I'm going to die cut myself a crumb cake circle. And then I'm also going to die cut myself my pieces. Okay, do we have a consensus each? Not totally. Snowman. Okay, one of each, both snowman, both snowman, one of each, one of each, one of each, penguin, penguin, snowman, snowman, penguin. Okay, I feel like one of each is where we're at, so that's what we're gonna do. All right, so we've got one of each. Then we're gonna do a top hat in some petunia pop, because I mean we can. I just need to clean my top hat. Here we go. And then, oh my gosh, and I just inked it up in black. That just figures now, doesn't it? Okay, petunia pop. All right, I'm gonna use some peach pie to color our carrot and our beak. You could also, like I used light pumpkin pie on the other card we did with the penguin. I don't know if it really makes that big of a difference, but anyway. Petunia pop is a favorite color. I know, it's just so fun. Okay, I think that is all we need except to die cut. I might, I don't know. I feel like maybe it's possible I might need the oh, where's my penguin die? Well, that just figures. Let's find it. It's got to be around here somewhere. I've got my tree. Usually when I start cleaning things up, well, actually, I'm going to need that too, is when I find stuff. Oh. Okay, still looking. Ah, found it. Phew. He was on the left because I die cut him before I went live, you know, for my first card, thinking I was so ahead of the game, which I was, but then I didn't get my last card die cut before I went live because I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of bebopping to some Christmas tunes, and that sort of kind of got in my way of being ready. Sometimes you have to rock out to Christmas songs. I think it gets you in the mood for making Christmassy type cards or snowy cards. I've been listening to a Pandora station that's kind of like pop Christmas songs. You know, like, of course, Mariah. There's like some Kelly Clarkson, the Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton Christmas song. You know, these are like newer songs. And I think tomorrow I got to switch back to the good old like classic Christmas. I need some Burl Ives in my life. You know what I mean? Some Johnny Mathis. Songs that make me think of like classic Christmas movies, you know. Okay, so I've got my deckled circle, and we're gonna stamp some more snowflakes on here. So I'm gonna do this little one. And then we're also going to do the edges with our ink pad like this. So I'm just rubbing the very edge onto my ink pad directly to my cardstock, and it just kind of creates a little frosted look, which I think is really fun. Okay. Then we'll add our cute little friends on here. Don't forget the top hat. I can't decide if I like the top hat like that or if it needs to be black. I don't know. I'm struggling with that one a little bit. All right, then I wanted this to be a thank you card. So I'm going to use the Simply Said stamp set and pull out the word thanks, because I think this is just perfect for a sweet little thank you card. And maybe we'll do Petunia Pop once again. All right, I'm gonna trim that up. Oh, I can trim that tighter. How big is this? 1/2 inch. I'm gonna try that one more time. Oh, great idea. So stamp the hat in black, and then cut a little brim. That's a great idea. I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, and rather than die cut this, I'm just gonna quick fussy cut it because it's just almost easier at this point. I do like that idea. But we're going to need a really skinny strip. The one thing I wish this set had, so there's, in the DSP, there's holly, and there's a little holly stamp with the holly berries, which is great, but it's a little too big. And I wish it was a little smaller, because I can't stamp it and add it to the hat. It's too big. And I think that would be super cute to have the holly on the hat. And how many of you are singing Frosty the Snowman in your head? Because I am. Oh my gosh, it's Deb. Thank you. Okay, so there we go. And then I'm going to add this with a glue dot. Just as soon as I see what happened to my glue dots. Okay, and then we're going to cut that super skinny sliver of Petunia Pop. And add it. Oh, it's pretty skinny. Here's a little wider piece. I probably shouldn't have put it on quite yet. That's all right. Oh, it's gonna be cute. But I for sure should have waited till to put this on my card, but there we go. Oh, I love that. Okay, then we have our thanks. And maybe this should be in black too. Not sure, but one final touch. We're going to take some black checkered ribbon because this is just the best. And we're going to put it right there. And now we have thank you card. A super cute thank you card. I'm going to pop this layer up because it just seems like the right thing to do. And then I'm going to show you another version of this card because it's super cute. And like I said, it was a card that I received from Donna during, I'm pretty sure this was from our new catalog kickoff party. I do think I want that in black though. So let's try this one more time. Thank you for your patience. I have half-inch strips. This is what you use, these pieces you cut off of cardstock when you're cutting layers, you know. And I'm just going to ink this up with some black Memento. Yeah, I think because of the ribbon, I think black looks better. I'm going to quick trim this. And then I think I'm going to banner the end. that. And then we'll pop it up like right there. And then glue dot it, the T end onto this. Like so, but I'm going to scooch it over just a little bit more. So cute. Okay, last but not least, we're going to use these little purple colorful discs to make this just so stinking cute. So I'm going to put one on the hat. That's cute. And then I'm going to put one up right here. And then another one down here. Oh my gosh. Like seriously. Okay. And then last but not least, the inside of our card needs a little something something. Okay. All right. So I think I feel like I want to do something kind of silly here. Let me grab my scrap paper. And then we'll just do a little nose action, or I should say beak and feet. Oh, this penguin is just so cute. Okay, then one final thing that we can easily do is just add some snowflakes. Don't worry, I just cleaned that in some fresh freesia on here to just make it a little bit more festive. How stinking cute is that? Okay, so today is really kind of some cuteness overload. Someone said they wanted a nickel for every time I said so stinking cute. Well, today was another so stinking cute day. All right, how adorable is that? So I'll show you my projects again, but we're gonna close up the ink pads first before something bad happens. And then I'm going to show you the sample that this card was kind of based on, because it's totally different and super cute. Well, I shouldn't say totally different, but fairly different. Okay, so this is Donna's card right here, which I just loved. Isn't that sweet? So we just changed up the colors and then what we stamped on here, and I think it came out so cute. All right, and then we also made this cute card, and of course our card challenge card, which was this stand-up fun fold card. So fun. So I hope you had fun stamping with me today. Don't forget to create a card with this layout, and I will post all of the dimensions and all the things tomorrow in my Stamping with the Creativity Cave Facebook group. There'll be a challenge graphic and everything, so you can share your project. You have all month long to work on it, so I can't wait to see what you come up with. And thank you guys so much for stamping with me today. I am really looking forward to a great week of fun stuff, so pay attention to the emails because there's stuff coming. All right, guys, I hope you have a great week, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.